Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a Coelacanth in Blender, as shown on the screen. Let's get started right away. First, press the key to select everything on the screen. Then, delete everything using the delete key. You can use the Shift and the keys to add a new object. Add a circle to the screen. Switch to edit mode by pressing the Tab key. You can use double quotes to switch to a two-dimensional view of the screen, either from above or from different angles. Hold down the left mouse button to activate the selection tool and select these parts. Slightly expand this area by pressing the E key. Do this along the X-axis in the two-dimensional view. Now select the points on all edges of this newly created object. You can do this by holding down the Shift key. 2. Then press the E key and then press the left mouse button. Then expand the object a little with the S key. The J key is the transport key. Press this key to slightly pull up the points on the edges along the Z-axis. Now, add a new circle to the screen using the Shift and the keys. Adjust the circle to approximately these dimensions by using the S and G keys. Now, combine the two shapes. To do this, first select all the points of the first object, then select the second circle. Next, go to the Edge menu and choose Bridge Edge Loops. Then switch to the two-dimensional side view and select all of these points with Alt, Shift and left mouse button. Then move it up to here with the G and Z keys. To apply a subdivision surface modifier, go to the Modifiers tab in the Properties panel, select Subdivision Surface from the modifier list, and adjust the levels of subdivision for both the viewport and the render to achieve smoother geometry. To add a loop cut, press Ctrl+R and hover over the object where you want the cut to appear. Once the preview of the cut is visible, left-click to confirm the position, and move the mouse to adjust its placement before clicking again to finalize. Press Shift+D to duplicate the selected object, then move it to a new location before left-clicking to confirm the placement. Proportional editing allows you to make smooth transformations by affecting nearby geometry. Activate it with the O key and adjust the influence radius with the scroll wheel. As you can see here, while using the G key to edit, a circle appeared. This circle allows us to adjust the object to the desired size. Let's shape this area to look like the top of a Coelacanth. Now, let's add a surface using the F key. You can select all the points by holding down Ctrl, Shift, and the left mouse button. Using the I key, add some inset for depth, and then use the E key to extrude and add more depth. It's necessary to fill this gap. To do this, select the circle and all the outer points of the shape we created. Then, select Bridge Edge Loops from the Edge menu. An odd shape appeared, which is not what we wanted. To fix this, press Ctrl+C to undo, select the outer circle, and use the G key to move it slightly up or down. When you repeat the previous step, you will see that the issue is resolved. We need to sharpen the edges a bit. For this, we need to add loop cuts, which are like fake lines. You can use Ctrl+R for loop cuts. Let's create a new loop cut using Ctrl and R. To increase the number of cuts, you can use the mouse wheel. Now, select the lines in the middle and use the G key to add some depth. Let's add the loop cuts, and that will complete the top part of the Coelacanth. Now, we can start creating the main body of the Coelacanth. Select the outermost lines. Then, press E and Z, followed by the S key. After that, press E and Z again, then E and the right mouse button, and finally S. Repeat the process with E and Z, and after that, press E, right-click, and S. You can also follow the on-screen guide keys to assist with the process. Now, let's create the body. We can continue with the same key combinations. To complete the bottom, you can use the F key to close it completely. Now, let's add some depth. For this depth, we will use the I key, followed by the E and S keys. Finally, to merge the bottom points, let's use the M key. Now, let's sharpen the corners by adding loop cuts. We will use the Control and R keys. The can is ready. The only thing left is the Pull tab. For the Pull tab, switch to Object Mode by pressing the Tab key and add a new circle. After moving it slightly upwards, we will switch back to Edit Mode. While in Edit Mode, adjust the circle to fit the bottom gap. Select these points with the left mouse button and scale them along the x-axis. Now, we will add two loop cuts to this area. Select a specific portion of the lower line using Shift and the left mouse button, then press G, X, and type 0.02. This will create the desired expansion area. Now, select the points between these two loop cuts and delete them by choosing the surface icon above. Switch to Object Mode, select the bottom box, and press the H key. This will hide the object from the screen. Now, let's add some smoothness using the Subdivision Surface modifier. Switch to Edit Mode and then select this circle. Use the F key to fill all the gaps. Use the I key to inset the surface. Push this round part a bit upwards. Don't forget to use the Control and R keys. You can select multiple surfaces by holding down the Shift key. Press the key to select all the objects on the screen, Then use the E key to extrude them a bit. For more sharpness, add loop cuts in between. Now, for aesthetic purposes, select these surfaces and use the E key to add some depth. Add loop cuts in between again using the Ctrl and R keys. Yes, our Coelacanth is completely ready. Use the Alt and H keys to make all the objects visible again. Use the G key to adjust the position. We used Subdivision Surface for the Pull tab. To finalize these settings, click Apply. Now, select all the objects and move the can to the exact center. From here, we have the lighting, camera, and coloring settings. Let's follow the steps in the video to complete these stages one by one. First, let's add a seam to the can. This will define the edges of the texture. Select the line here, right-click, and click Mark Seam. Then, set the can to be metallic by adjusting the settings. Make sure to set it to 100% metallic for a perfect effect. Next, adjust the roughness to your desired level to control how shiny or matte the surface will appear. You can also tweak the color by selecting a base color for the can. To add an image to the selected area, go to the Material tab, find the Base Color option, and connect the image texture node to it. After that, click on Open to select the image you want to use. This will apply the image as a texture on the selected area. Next, to properly position the image, go to the UV Editing workspace. After opening UV Editing, switch to the 2D view in the Model window. Then, right-click to select the areas you want to adjust. Now, use the G key to move the UV map, S to scale it, and R to rotate it. This way, you can position the image correctly on the surface. That's all for now. I hope this video was helpful. In the next video, we will be adding some effects to the Coelacanth, as well as adjusting the lighting and camera settings.